Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are amazing. Previously, let me introduce myself. I'm Nur Intan Putri Ayuni with student ID 20030500001. And in this video, I will explain about the topic of the coherence in writing. This is a basic writing course assignment with lecture is Mem Dewi Nopita SPD MPD. Alright everyone, the contents of this presentation there are the first, what is coherence? Second, 4 ways to achieve coherence. They are repeating keywords, pronouns, using transitional signal and logical order. And the third of the chart of transition signals. Alright everyone, first of all I would like to explain about coherence. The first definition of coherence. Coherence in writing is the logical bridge between words, sentence, and paragraph. B. Uses of coherence writing. Devices to connect ideas within each sentence and paragraph. Okay, the third, some tips for making writing coherence. 1. Coherence between words. Between each word, coherence can be created by parallelism. Parallel structure means using similar grammatical construction between words in sentence. Parallelism is particularly important for words in list. If you are writing a list of things someone likes to do, then each activity in the list should take the same grammatical form. For instance, if one verb in the list takes on the ing gerund form like running, in the other verbs in the list should also be in the gerund form. For example, incoherent structure would be to say Sarah likes to jump, running and skate. Instead, the list should be parallel like this. Sarah likes jumping, running and skating. 2. About coherence between sentences. Coherence can be created between sentences through repetition and transitional devices. Repetition of words across sentences helps to reiterate the same ideas between sentences. One way to use repetition to create coherence is to repeat the same word or phrase at the end of one sentence and the beginning of the next sentence to show how the ideas connect. Here is an example of sentences that create coherence through repetition. The most important part of an essay is the thesis statement. The thesis statement introduces the argument of the essay. The thesis statement also helps to create a structure for the essay. Like we move to the next coherence. Coherence between paragraphs. Transitional words can also be used between paragraphs. Words such as therefore, however, yet, thus, first, later, and then. Other ways to create coherence between paragraphs include having a consistent paragraph structure. The structure of a coherent paragraph includes a topic sentence, which focuses on the main idea. The topic sentence usually comes first in a paragraph. The topic sentence is followed by supporting sentences that develop the idea, and finally, a concluding sentence to tie it all together. Transitional words then bridge the gap between paragraphs, and the structure starts anew with another topic sentence for the next paragraph. Like everybody, we move to the second material is 4 ways to achieve coherence. The first, repetition of keywords. What is repetition of keywords? Repetition of keywords is the analysis of the repetition of the content of a page. This analysis takes into account the total number of words and the number of distinct words in order to calculate their repetition rate in the text. Repetition keywords in a paragraph is an important technique for achieving cohesion. Used skillfully and selectively, as in the paragraph below. This technique can hold sentences together and focus the reader's attention on central idea. Alright, I will give you one example. In the sentence, here is SEO essay for the sentence. Here is a SEO essay for the SEO. The analysis would indicate that there are the first 7 distinct words. Here is an SEO essay for and the. Then 8 words. Here is an SEO essay for the SEO. And lastly, the repetition rate is therefore 12.5%. Right now, I will give you explain about how to manage keyword repetition. In order to optimize the repetition of keywords in your content without losing quality, you must first keep the repetition rate below 15%. And second, think of the user's repetition of keywords can be done, but it shouldn't harm the user experience. The third, use a rich and varied semantic field around your main keywords, including synonym. The second point of the keyword for coherence is pronouns. Pronouns are useful cohesive devices because they make it unnecessary to repeat words too often. Pronouns as cohesive devices. This following presentation shows how pronouns can be used effectively to achieve coherence within a text and some common problem of use. Alright everybody, this is the third part of the keyword of the coherence, using transitional signals. Transitions. Transitions are like traffic signals. They guide the reader from one idea to the next. The signal arrange of relationship between sentences, such as comparison, contrast, example, and result. Then, using transition or logical organizer. Improve the coherence of the following paragraph by adding transition in the blank spaces. Use the italicized hint in the brackets to help you choose an appropriate transition for each blank. Then, overusing transition is doesn't do, while the use of appropriate transitions can improve coherence. As the previous practice activity shows, it can also be counterproductive if transitions are overused. Use transitions carefully to enhance and clarify the logical connection between ideas in extended text. Write a range of sentences and vary sentence openings. Right? The last of the key coherence is logical order. When our ideas are set down in a logical order, it is much easier for your reader to follow your train of thought. An obvious example is process writing. If you are telling someone how to do something, you have to do list steps in the right order so that the reader can follow them. There are several ways to order ideas, depending on the type of text you are writing. Here are a few of the most common. Process writing uses time order, also called chronological order. Start at the beginning and list each step in the exact order in which it must be done. Then narration also use time order. Start at the beginning and list events in the order in which they happened. Then description use spatial order, in which details are organized according to their physical location. For example, if you are describing a place, instead of hopping about the scan randomly, you might start at the left and move across to the middle and then to the right, or you might start with the foreground and move to the background, or vice versa. Alright, this is the last material is chart of transition signals. Writers connect ideas and sentences with transition words. The first, to begin, first of all, to start, initially, adverse, and first. This expression you can use when you want to start your letter or your explanation. And then, secondly, also, in addition, in fact, besides, another, furthermore, and moreover. This expression you can use when you want to move to the next material in your letter. And the last, in conclusion, finally, lastly, and to sum it up. This is, you can use this expression when you want to end your explanation in your letter. And I will edit the evidence terms, which are, for example, for instance, and such as. And contradiction terms, there are however, although, neither, but, none, at least, and nevertheless. Alright everybody, that's all my presentation or my explanation about coherence. Thank you for your attention and thank you for watching this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.